Stem cell research, the future of medicine. Introduction. Hey there, and welcome to a journey inside the body's secret power. Hey there. Welcome to CHIZHIM Science Tech, where we uncover the bold innovations shaping the world of tomorrow. Today, we're unlocking the doors to one of the most fascinating realms in modern science, stem cell research. What if we could grow a new heart, reverse paralysis, or regenerate a damaged brain? This isn't fantasy, it's fast becoming reality. Stem cells are the biological source code of our bodies. They hold the potential to transform medicine, redefine healing, and give humanity unprecedented control over life itself. In this episode, we'll uncover what stem cells are, explore their scientific potential, unravel ethical debates, and examine how they may one day change what it means to be human. 1. What are stem cells? Stem cells are like the primordial clay of biology. Every cell in your body, from neurons in your brain to red blood cells, began as a stem cell. These unique cells are undifferentiated, meaning they can become any other type of cell in the body. There are 4 main types. 1. Totipotent stem cells, only found in early embryos. They can create an entire organism. 2. Pluripotent stem cells can become any tissue in the body but not an entire organism, e.g., embryonic stem cells. 3. Multipotent stem cells, found in adults, limited to specific tissues, e.g., bone marrow stem cells forming blood. 4. Induced pluripotent stem cells, iPSCs, adult cells genetically reprogrammed to become pluripotent. They're not just cells, they're master builders of the human form. Imagine if we could command them like software, fix the heart, rebuild the spine, restore memory. That's the dream of regenerative medicine. 2. The history of stem cell research. The journey of stem cell research began in 1961, when Canadian scientists Ernest McCulloch and James Till discovered stem-like cells in bone marrow. But the science really took off in the 1980s and 1990s. 1981, embryonic stem cells isolated from mouse embryos. 1998, Dr. James Thomson isolates human embryonic stem cells, triggering a biomedical revolution. 2006, Dr. Shinya Yamanaka creates iPSCs, adult cells turned back into an embryonic-like state, no embryos needed. This progress opened new medical possibilities, but also sparked intense ethical, political, and religious debates around embryo usage and genetic manipulation. Stem cell research evolved from blood studies to the blueprint for remaking the human body. It's a story of discovery, resistance, and astonishing possibility. 3. How stem cells work in the body. Stem cells are the body's natural repair kit. Here's how they function. Self-renewal, they replicate themselves over time. Differentiation, they transform into specific cell types needed by the body. Homing and repair, they sense injury and migrate to damaged tissues, where they start rebuilding. In the gut lining, for example, stem cells regenerate the entire inner wall every few days. In muscles, they activate during exercise or injury. In blood, they maintain a steady supply of red, white, and immune cells. They are the quiet workers of your survival, rebuilding your organs, tissues, and even thoughts in the shadows. Unlocking how they respond to signals like inflammation, injury, or chemical triggers could one day allow us to control healing like never before. 4. Stem cells in medical therapies. Stem cells are already being used in bone marrow transplants for leukemia and lymphoma, the oldest stem cell therapy. Skin grafts using stem cells to treat burns. Limbal stem cell therapy to restore vision. Stem cell-enriched fat grafts for reconstructive surgery. Clinical trials are advancing in spinal cord injuries. Early patients have regained partial movement. Type 1 diabetes. Beta cells from stem cells produce insulin. Heart attacks. Stem cell patches regenerate cardiac muscle. We're not in the future, we're in the early present of stem cell medicine. And already, it's saving lives. 5. Innovations in stem cell technology. New frontiers include organoids, lab-grown mini-organs that mimic human biology for drug testing. 3D bioprinting, using stem cells as bioink to print layers of tissues. CRISPR gene editing, correcting genetic defects inside stem cells. Single-cell sequencing, mapping every step of a stem cell's transformation. Artificial intelligence, designing custom differentiation pathways to avoid errors. Think of it like Google Maps, but for biology. We're now charting every turn a stem cell makes on the road to becoming a heart, lung, or brain cell. 6. Ethical and social controversies. The debate often centers around embryonic stem cells, which are derived from human embryos, typically left over from IVF. Ethical questions include: when does life begin? Should embryos be used for research? What rights do we assign to potential life? Newer techniques like iPSCs have sidestepped many of these issues, as they use adult cells. But even iPSCs raise concerns when used in enhancement, cloning, or organ farming. This science isn't just about cells, it's about ethics, faith, and the core of what it means to be human. 7. Stem cells and neurodegenerative diseases. Neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and ALS involve the death of critical brain cells. These cannot regenerate naturally. But stem cells may replace dopaminergic neurons in Parkinson's disease, rebuild synaptic networks in Alzheimer's, protect motor neurons in ALS, model diseases using brain organoids to test treatments before trials. We once believed brain damage was permanent. Stem cells are proving that belief wrong. 8. Cancer and stem cells, friend or foe? Cancer stem cells are cells inside tumors that resist treatment, cause relapse, enable metastasis. Paradoxically, researchers are using engineered immune cells, like CAR-T, derived from stem cells to hunt cancer, building tumor organoids to test chemotherapy safely before prescribing, reprogramming stem cells to become immune assassins. In the war on cancer, stem cells are both battlefield and weapon. 9. Regenerative medicine and organ replacement. Stem cells may eliminate the need for donor organs, immune suppression, lifelong medication, organs in development, kidneys, livers, pancreas, intestines, already working in trials, tracheas and bladders from stem cells, heart muscle patches used in post-infarction repair. We're no longer talking about replacing parts, we're talking about building human biology from scratch. 10. Global impact and accessibility. Stem cell access is growing globally. China and India, massive investments in regenerative medicine hubs. Africa, low-cost therapies for sickle cell anemia and burns. Latin America, using stem cells to heal trauma and tropical diseases. But issues remain. Unregulated clinics selling false cures. Economic disparities in access to therapies. Lack of clinical trial participation in developing countries. Stem cells should be a right, not a privilege. The future of healing must be globally inclusive. 11. The road ahead, risks and future directions, 41:00, 44:00. Risks. Tumor formation. Immune rejection. Manipulation by unlicensed practitioners. Emerging possibilities. Stem cell banks for newborns. Genetically matched organ replacements. Brain cell repair for trauma and depression. Space medicine using stem cells to prevent aging in orbit. With great power comes great responsibility, and stem cells are the most powerful healing tools ever discovered. 12. Conclusion. A new era of healing begins. Stem cell research isn't just the future of medicine, it's the future of human life itself. A future where your cells carry the cure. A future where age, injury, or illness may no longer be the end of the road. Here at CHIZHIM Science Tech, we believe in spotlighting science that doesn't just transform labs, but transforms lives. Thank you for watching. If this video sparked your curiosity, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the next breakthrough. Until then, stay inspired and keep exploring.